Hey, Craig here. So, hey, I was just lurking around on Reddit and I came across this question that I thought was a really good one. It was basically, what would you do with this ridiculous contingency? And the contingency was, quote, I'm interested in a listing that says sale contingent upon owner securing a home of their choice. The question is, what does that even mean? And is there a good strategy to deal with this? Well, what does that mean? It means that there's somebody who has a house. We're going to say it's this coffee cup is the house, and they want to sell the house. They want to move, but they looked at me and they said, "Hey, but we don't know where to go. We got nothing to buy." We say, "Hey, tell you what, how about you sell this house? We'll sell it to this buyer over here, and they're gonna buy the house from you. But you're gonna put a contingency in the sales contract that says, yeah, I'm gonna sell this house to you, but I'm not gonna go through with it unless I can find a new place to move to. So I'm gonna go buy this pen over here to move into." So I sell the coffee cup so that I can move into the pen. I'm selling it to the index card, right? Well, there's a contingency here. And if I can't find a pen that's nice enough, well, I turn around and I say, "Hey, sorry, index card, but you don't get to keep my coffee cup that I'm moving out of." On the other hand, if I like the pen, I go through with it. I sell the coffee cup, move into the pen. The question is, well, why would you ever see that? Well, the answer is because the sellers are saying they want to move, but they can't find anywhere. And they're concerned that if they get under contract and they sell their house, they're going to be living in their car down by the river. They don't want that. So that's why they put in the contingency. So then the following question was, all right, well, what kind of buyer would ever go into that agreement? The answer is a buyer who wants to get a home, because in some cases, here we are, we're trying to sell this house. There's a contingency on it. That title is burdened, as they say, right? Or I don't know if you'd say that. Let's just say that it's a complicated trade, right? And so this coffee cup, this home that they want to buy, it's not as desirable as the one over here with no contingencies on it. So there might be 15 people making an offer on this house, whereas the one that has this contingency, there might be only one or two. So this one's going to go 50K over asking. This one's only going to go at asking price with a contingency that you might not get to close. But if you do, you get it at asking price. If you want the sure thing sale with no contingency, you're going to have to pay 50 grand over. So I hope that answers the question. The basic question, again, was, what is this contingency on a sale where the seller has a contingency that the sale is contingent on them finding a suitable home of their choice? What does that mean? It means they're worried about moving. And if they can't find a new place, they're going to back out of the deal and the deal's off and there's no recourse on that. The question is what buyers would do that. And the answer is a buyer who's sick and tired of the bidding war, sick and tired of losing out on other deals. And so they say okay to that difficult trade. Now, in a typical balanced market, that house probably isn't going to sell with that type of contingency. But at the same time, in a balanced market, the seller wouldn't need that contingency, right? Because they just go buy a house. I hope that answers the question. If you got any questions, comment below. Talk soon.